SmackDown Hot Takes. Let's go with the Wrestle Don says, I don't think I've seen a newcomer this over in WWE this quickly in a long time. The way the fans immediately leapt into singing with Trick's music the second the match ended was something organic and cannot be manufactured. I'm here for it. W Potato says, whoop that Trick Williams is hot with the crowd. Push in 2026. Oh God, I hope so. Then we got, this is the start of something special with Trick. We are witnessing history, says Zach H426. And finally, Carmichael says, you're right about Trick. I said this in the past. You're right about Trick giving Rock vibes, but let's not set ourselves up for disappointment. At this stage, I am totally set up for disappointment because I see the sky's the limit for Trick Williams. And if they do not push this guy all the way to the moon, baby, then I will be disappointed. Trick Williams, Trick Willie, and his lemon pepper steppers and all of his little catchphrases. Oh my gosh, I have been watching wrestling since WrestleMania 5. Therefore, we're at WrestleMania 42 basically, minus 5. What's that? Carry the 3 minus the divide the. I've been watching wrestling for 37 years. And I've only seen very few guys like Trick Williams. And I've been trying to think really hard. The last person I've seen like this is The Rock. Is The Rock in his Nation of Domination era. Is there anybody else that I could compare Trick Williams to? His in-ring ability, like he might not deliver 5-star matches, but I bet he could deliver, I bet he's going to be delivering some solid 3 and 4-star matches, and then with the right opponent, he could do a 5-star match, but honestly, I don't care. I cannot tell you one Rock match where I'm just like, wow, did you see The Rock wrestle that match? That match that The Rock did was so great and amazing. No, but I can tell you all the moments where The Rock is like making fun of Kane and The Big Show, where The Rock, he turns at Survivor Series 98 and becomes the corporate champion. I can tell you when The Rock gave the Rolexes to the Nation of Domination and a picture of himself to Farouk. I can tell you when The Rock called John Cena, like all of his t-shirts, a big bowl of Fruity Pebbles. I can tell you when The Rock completely annihilated Cody Rhodes in the parking lot. I can tell you so many Rock moments, but never do I default to The Rock's matchup against Triple H at 97 SummerSlam. Well, yeah, it was a decent ladder match. It's not really like in my pantheon of ladder matches, that's not the one I go to, but I always go to The Rock in the pantheon of this guy was funny, this guy had charisma, this guy was memorable, this guy was a superstar. That's what I'm seeing in Trick. That's what I'm seeing in Trick. And you might be like, calm down there, buddy. No, I'm not going to calm down. I'm not going to calm down. All chips are in. All chips are in. I'm betting the house on Trick Williams. This guy is special. I'm telling you, he is going toe to toe on that microphone. Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, he is so freaking good, and he's just gonna get better. This dude has been on SmackDown for what, a cup of coffee? I am legit excited about him, and it's like, yeah. Now, do I think he's gonna win the Fatal 4-Way? No, but honestly, if he did, I wouldn't mind. I really hope that we do not wait 3 years to get that championship on Trick Williams. 2 years tops. Next year, 2027, if not 2026. I really wouldn't mind. And you might be like, it's too soon. I harken back to The Rock as well. The Rock debuted in 1996. Right? And he even suffered an injury and was taken off TV. When he returned, it was 97. 97, he returns. And by 1998, he is the champion. I don't think we need to wait till WrestleMania 54 to crown Trick Williams the champion. He's got it. The dude, he looks the part, he talks the part, he acts the part. What did he say yesterday? He looks money, he smells money. That's because he is money. Tell me what you think about that dude. Let's talk some more. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about SmackDown. TTJC says, Solo and Bray fighting over the lantern is everything I never knew I needed, especially with the way Solo is selling it. I hope Solo keeps it and gets a title while he has it. I think they'll get the tag titles for sure. I do like this. You know why I do like this? It's actually because there is no title involved. I really like mid-card feuds. I really like mid-card feuds that actually have something going on. Now, granted, this has gone on way too long. It was drawn out, but it does feel that it has come around and has gotten actually interesting because now they're actually letting the two teams interact with each other on a weekly basis. If they start doing that like every once a month thing again, which was stupid and horrible, then this feud will completely die out. But right now I'm willing to let it play out a little longer, and I am enjoying that this is just a mid-card feud. It's not like the company is not in the balance. The world title is not in the balance. It's just two guys fighting it out on some personal beef, not respect. It's not just I come out and beat you up. It's I have stolen the lantern of your dead brother. Like, that's pretty personal right there, and that's what I want in my stories. Personal storytelling, personal beef. Kawash says WWE needs to push storylines properly. Everything was really predictable today. Kawash, I would say it was a little by the numbers on certain aspects. However, there are glimmers of hope, and I've already mentioned two of them. The fact that we have two mid-card guys actually in a feud over something personal, and Trick Williams himself just being a breath of fresh air. And I would argue the fact that Drew McIntyre now, we got Drew McIntyre as champion. That felt so freaking cool when he walked down to the Scottish bagpipes and all that stuff. It was different. It was different to me. And Cody Rhodes just like him chasing the belt instantly makes him more interesting than vanilla QB1 as Drew McIntyre called him. Drew McIntyre not accepting the fans' cheers and saying, yeah, screw you. No, seriously, screw you. Loved that. Jacob Fatu feuding with a heel and a baby face. Like, honestly, Kawash, I think that now this is where I don't want to get my hopes up. Because 2025 definitely disappointed me, but like, are we at a turning point? Are we at a turning point? Did Triple H wake up? Did Big Daddy TKO get mad at the ticket sales and yelled at Triple H and said, you need to write better? I'm not talking bad about Triple H. Maybe I am. Okay, I apologize. I'm not allowed to talk bad about Triple H because he made Drew McIntyre the champion. We're 3 weeks into SmackDown. 3 weeks into the SmackDown 2026, and so far, so good. Martin Brody says, has WWE just remembered there's a Royal Rumble in 15 days, so people need to announce they're entering? Yeah, this build to the Rumble sucks. Listen, we can praise WWE when WWE deserves to be praised, but we can also criticize WWE when WWE deserves to be criticized. And I will flat out say that their treatment of the Royal Rumble is a head scratcher. At best. Like, the fact that Cody Rhodes, like 2 weeks out from the Rumble, he's the first person to declare himself in is kind of weird and not good. Not a good look. The Royal Rumble is one of the best events of the year. And I get it. The event itself does sell the event, but I loved all the stories going into the Rumble. I love Love feeling like everybody's got a shot at this. I love that. And it just seems like there's no story here. I will not buy into the idea that, well, the Rumble itself is the story. No, you should have a Rumble with like multiple stories going into it. Multiple stories going into the Rumble, and then the Rumble is the bigger story that like links everything together. But right now, the fact that only Cody Rhodes has entered into the Rumble is sad, and WWE needs to do better with that. We can't, it's the Rumble, man. The Rumble's like the best event of the entire year. Like, do better. Go Buggy. I think that Sami Zayn will beat Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble because Sami Zayn never beat Drew McIntyre, and I already hate this because I know it's gonna happen. I hope you're wrong. I really do hope you're wrong. I could see it. I could see it. They're in Saudi Arabia. People love Sami in Saudi Arabia. He's never beat Drew. There's a lot going into there's a lot in Sami's favor, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are like, no way, it can't happen. No way, no how. I'm afraid it will. I do not want Sami Zayn to beat Drew McIntyre. Drew is such a breath of fresh air right now. It is so nice to have this like really just this heel, this real heel, Drew McIntyre right now. The guy who not only can we hate and boo, but we also know at the same time that he is well-deserving and he acts the part of a champion and he does it so well. And Sami Zayn, I know the story they've been telling. I'm sorry, to me, Sami Zayn is still a mid-card guy. He's I think he's always going to be a mid-card guy to me. I mean, I could see him maybe winning the world championship for a month or two at some point, maybe, kind of, sort of, but please don't do it. I'm afraid you are right, Go Buggy, but I'm really hoping you're wrong. I like Sami. I like Sami Zayn. Sometimes he annoys me with his whole underdog act, and when he was mopping the floor with the MFTs, didn't like that at all. Don't like that, Sami. I like conspiracy theory Sami. I like bloodline Sami, but I don't like the underdog from the underground Sami, and I'm afraid that's who we're gonna get. Not Uchaha says WWE needs Chop to get hired for the WWE creative team. Heck yeah. Listen to this dude right here. Hire me. I will work for free. If you want me to work for free, I'll zoom in for free. If you want to hire me, $40,000. How about that? $40,000 a year. I will move to wherever you want me to move, and I will work for peanuts. or AEW, TNA, anybody, GCW, Vince Russo in the Juggalos. Somebody wants to hire me for creative. Go look at my channel. I have a bunch of booking videos. A heartbeat. I would drop everything in a heartbeat to go be creative for some wrestling company. I don't care who you are. Call me, email me, Facebook me, Twitter me, X me, whatever it is nowadays. Smoke signals. I don't care. Someone hire me. I'm not too proud to beg. Just tell me to beg. I'll get on my knees and I will beg. Ron Talks Tabletop says, not as good as the previous 2 SmackDowns, but still solid. There were actually 6 matches on the show, which is what I would expect for where they are at right now. Not just matches though. There was story beats. I am surprised that this SmackDown wasn't as good as the first 2 because this had 4 really solid high profile matches, and yet you are right. I think some of the matches went a little too long and it was just a little drawn out. I think if we would have had some another angle here and there, it would have been better, but I will say overall this was a pretty good SmackDown. I think I gave it a high 6, a low 7, and I wasn't necessarily bored, but because the last 2 had been so good, the bar was a little set higher. But at the end of the day, SmackDown is mopping the floor with Raw. It was a way better show. Tis Mickey, so Chop, like you, I moved to Australia. Oh, hey, mate. You want to go toss the boomerang around while we hunt for dingoes. And I'm glad I did, because I loved not knowing that Leon Slater was in the U.S. Open Challenge. Yeah, that was a surprise. That was right. So Tiz Mickey has moved to Australia. There are two options for people who live in the United States. You can either move to Australia, like me and Tiz Mickey, or you can get a VPN and watch whenever you want. But me and Tiz Mickey, we chose to go to Australia. And it was cool. Like, I am so glad I did not get spoiled, because it's like almost impossible to just not, like, I don't know. Like, so many times you just, like, people just feel the need to spoil everything. I mean, even in the group chat sometimes, I'm like, you're like 10 seconds ahead of me, dude. Don't spoil the ending. It's like, I don't know why the need to just like, oh my God, this happened. But yeah, I was it was way cooler to say, oh wow, Leon Slater, instead of just like reading about it on Facebook. Unfortunately, I had to leave because I had a dentist appointment, but I was able to come back for the Sammy Ilya Dragunov match. But I did go back and watch it, and yeah, Leon Slater is definitely about to pull a Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry, and basically I think he's like more employed with WWE right now than he is with TNA. All right, we got SmackDown. Also, Tiz Mickey says, SmackDown has been much better than Raw so far. Absolutely agree. I love Solo and Bray fighting over the lantern. Absolutely agree. And Trick versus Damian as a match I did not know I needed. You're right, I forgot to mention that. So Trick Williams and Damian Priest are going to be fighting next week. I love that. Another thing that I like about Trick Williams is that, if you notice, he was throughout the show yesterday. All throughout the show, he had a match. He went up against Damian Priest. He went face to face with Damian Priest. He attacked Sami Zayn after the match. I really liked seeing a wrestler in the building in segments multiple times. Now, to be fair, Cody did the same and Drew did the same, but I don't know, it was just really nice to see Trick Williams all over the place, and him and Damian Priest, that is an enticing matchup. I really hope we don't give Trick his first loss. Like, I hated when they did that with Lash Legend, like a week or two ago. There was like no need to give her the loss. There's no need to give Trick Williams the loss here. Even if Trick Williams wins the Fatal 4-Way, which he's not gonna, there's no reason to let Trick lose to Damian Priest. And honestly, I think it would make more fans mad at Damian Priest than anything, because I do think that a lot of people are on the Whoop That Trick bandwagon right now. And there's just no need to. There's no need to let Trick lose. Let his first real loss mean something important. Even when he doesn't win this Fatal 4-Way, it's not like it's going to matter as long as he doesn't take the pin. If Sami Zayn or Damian Priest takes the pin, then it's like Trick can always say, that wasn't me that lost, it was them. So, like, please, they can only lose one time. I'm not saying put Trick on an undefeated streak, but like, he could definitely go until WrestleMania. But I do like the prospects of this matchup. It does look cool. I always forget how tall Trick is also, because he like stands eye to eye with Randy and Damian Priest. It's like I forget, WWE used to be known as the land of the giants, but not so much anymore. So Trick Williams is like, he's a tall drink of water. We got Just Incredible. You've been working today. I just subscribed. Thanks for the consistent updates. You know what? Hey, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Chop Nation. I do post daily videos, so if you're not part of the Chop Nation, please do subscribe. And at 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a championship replica belt, not a toy. All right, we got Daniel Kinzer. Drew is just awesome, looks awesome, and I just hope they don't take the title away from him anytime soon. Woo, please do not take the title away from him anytime soon. I'll be like, I did say it in the past, that if Drew just won for 3 weeks and then we gave it back to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, I would have been okay with it. My dream is Drew walks into WrestleMania as champion. Like, that would be so freaking cool because, like, he won the belt at WrestleMania 20, or, in 2020 when the pandemic hit. So it would just be so cool if he had the belt at a WrestleMania. But yeah, that's my dream. Just call me D. 3 things that stood out tonight. Trick Williams is the next superstar. Gotta give WWE credit. Their booking with him has been solid so far. Credit where credit is due. Thank you, Triple H, for your strong booking of Trick Williams. We got number 2, refreshing to see Jacob Fatu in a storyline that's going to elevate him to the main event scene. Yes, this is a storyline that does feel like Jacob Fatu is finally in the main event. And then number 3, the women's tag team division is overcrowded right now. It is a little too overcrowded. I'm very, very happy that it's a strong division, but I would rather Julia not be in the tag team division suddenly and everybody fighting for her title. LT, see, Cody with the belt is way better. Lost it last week, and this week he's immediately more interesting. My gosh, he was on fire yesterday, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Cody's smart. He's smart to the business. I'm really glad that he probably said, you know what, I'm okay with losing the belt because chasing it is way more interesting. Common Doom says, a lot is going right in the right direction at the moment. My only complaints is, if I didn't know better, I think Jade was defending a mid-card title. Yes, I wish Jade would be defending. I'm glad that she's finally in a storyline, but even the person she's in a storyline with, it doesn't make sense that Jordynne Grace is like the top contender. Now, you might be saying, well, does it make sense that Trick Williams is the top contender? I mean, well, at least he won a match to get to it. Like, could we have done something to make Jordynne Grace the top contender for Jade Cargill? If we would have given Jade and Charlotte, like we talked about earlier, maybe breaking up the tag teams division a little bit on SmackDown. If we would have given Jade and Charlotte, that would have been a solid 1 month feud into the Royal Rumble. Like, I don't see a problem with that. And so I do get what you're saying there. And then he says, I understand he wasn't going to beat Orton, but for goodness sake, give The Miz a win. He deserves more. We understand he's not going to be the champion in 2026. We understand that. But like, can we give him something? Can we give him like a win here and there, or just a couple moral victories? Raphael Adair says, whenever Tracksuit Cody shows up, it's all gas, no brakes. Jacob will become the one who triggers and unleashes Codelander. You might be right. It might be Jacob that reveals that we have Codelander among us. Cody is gonna, I think this might turn Cody heel. Who mentioned it? Somebody, I forget who, I apologize. It was somebody that is like a big member of the community. Someone said in my comments section yesterday that Drew McIntyre said that he did not attack Jacob Fatu. And rightfully, he pointed out that Drew McIntyre is a lot of things, but he's not a liar. For Drew to say, I did not attack Jacob, makes me believe Drew did not attack Jacob. Then who did? Was it Cody Rhodes? I mean, will Jacob Fatu be the guy that pushes us into laser beaming the audience, Cody Rhodes? Because yesterday it looked like he wanted to snap at the audience, but he swerved at the last second and said, nah, you guys deserve WrestleMania, and then everybody cheered. So Jacob might, Raphael. And then we got number 2, Mellow Indeed, don't miss. The U.S. title match stole the show. Just wondering who his next opponent will be next week. Yes, that was a great matchup. Really happy for Leon Slater. Just, it's still like insane to me that we live in a world where a straight up TNA guy, not even an NXT guy, a TNA guy can come to SmackDown and wrestle for our championship with one of their championships. Like, unheard of, just 5 years ago. Kid Wilkes says, do we not know what to do with Julia? First, she wants the U.S. title. Then she's eyeing the WWE title. Now she's with Kiana and wants the tag team titles. To answer your question, no, they don't know what to do with Julia. Remember that evil Shinsuke that we got like a year ago when he won the U.S. title for no reason whatsoever? That was an awesome Shinsuke. If we're not going to do anything with that character, just give it to Julia. She could be that female like ninja assassin in the shadows. Just Nandus says, Matt Cardona is currently having a run to which I expected. Instead of continuing to be his own thing in the indies and wait for the WWE to call him, he began to beg for his return consistently, constantly, and when you beg for something, you'll accept anything you're handed. His return was overshadowed by Kit Wilson's theme, lost to Trick Williams, then got beat up by Kit Wilson, who's a jobber, and Kit ignored him like he was nothing. Actually, you know what? You're right. You are absolutely right. I'm okay with Matt Cardona not becoming champion. Like, I'm okay with him being in the mid card, but honestly, like, you are 100% right. I agree with everything you just said. And if you guys and gals liked this comment, Just Nando's actually does have a YouTube channel. Go check it out. He just like hit 215 or 16 subscribers. So like go be number 220. He had really good video, really solid channel. Million Matthews, Sami Zayn already announced that he is going to be in the Rumble. So if he wins the #1 contender match and then beats Drew at Rumble, will he be in the Rumble with the title like Brock did in 2020? Oh man, you really want the internet to explode? Sammy wins the belt. He enters #1 in the Rumble, and then he wins the Rumble. Goes on to WrestleMania, challenges CM Punk, unifies the titles. We would all die, myself included. You know what? I think it was just poor storytelling, and if he wins the belt, then he just won't be in the Rumble. Scott Woodford says, "I'm already bored with Drew's run as chairman." Yeah, only you, my friend, only you. You're allowed to have any opinion you want, but not me. I love Drew McIntyre as champion. I talked more about it on my one take, one shot review, but like, by God, it's so refreshing to me to see Drew McIntyre with the belt. He just carries it a different way, and I just loved the aura that he has with that belt. The belt felt so much more important. And then we finally got Jimbo Slice. I love that WWE is leaning into the Kit Wilson surge of popularity the perfect amount. So Kit Wilson, the guy who's like toxic masculinity, he's definitely becoming an internet meme, and people are loving him, myself included. I really enjoy Kit Wilson, and they aren't running it into the ground. They aren't punishing him for getting over, but they made it clear they heard the fans. Now to do it with LA Knight. Yeah, it would be great if they did it with LA Knight. But yes, it is very nice and refreshing that they are leaning into the Kit Wilson popularity, but not like just shoving it down our throats. Did you guys hear that when Jacob Fatu, he appeared and attacked Kit Wilson, he actually got booed? That's how much Kit Wilson is over right now, and it's hilarious. I love it. So happy for Kit Wilson. I hope he doesn't become champion or anything, but like, play his cards right. This could lead to a very entertaining, like, I don't know, like a 1 week, 2 week mid-card run, a U.S. title reign in like a couple months from now or something, or just, I don't know. It's nice. It's like a refreshing, it's like a palate cleanser. His type of character is a palate cleanser for really serious stuff in WWE. And it's a very important role. Some people don't like this role because it almost guarantees you never become the top champion. But on the other hand, you play your cards right, it ensures you a long career. Look at R-Truth. R-Truth probably gave up the idea of becoming champion a long time ago, but he is here's a dude that has been in the company off and on since 2000. Like, he literally wrestled in Royal Rumble 2001, and now he's about to wrestle in Royal Rumble 2026. So like, yeah, being this type of comedic character, not a bad thing when it comes to job security. All right, boys. All right, girls. What do you think of Kit Wilson? Let me know, because if you don't like him, then you're probably just have a case of toxic masculinity. See ya, bye.